It's in the game.
Even that team to get down pretty perfect. I've been sipping on my tummy starting in the first song. I know I sing the song, don't sound it's still good. Oh,
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll operate out of split backs. Making side adjustments here. Pulls and fires complete. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Alabama quickly back to the line.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
Looking to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. 691, gas bar. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To throw, it's Sayin. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Non-native receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where your quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Unloads it left. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll snap him from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one.
He tries to take the top off. He's got it on the outside. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Tate.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Oh, he's got some space. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Reads it, fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Running back searching for a hole. Ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
Touchdown, Ohio State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, if you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give is to Miller. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Steps away to find some room. On the move, he fires. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to take off. This time on target. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The short hands, it's Williams. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. They'll immediately call timeout. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. Flushed out of the pocket. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring.
So many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy take.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll give it to the back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Just about a half minute to play underway in the first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incomplete.
He lets one fly deep. He's got it at the 20. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moves around to clear up the vision. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on...
There he goes. Still on his feet. Another broken tackle.
Man.
And he eluded the defense,
You said what?
and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You said you wanted to play. I'm going to play it in the middle.
The field is huge, and also the anticipation of time to be able to throw the football, Jesse,
What?
and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And I think this coach felt they needed something, right? You just scored, you created some momentum, you're still losing. Kick the onside kick, got aggressive, gets rewarded. Nice job by the onside kick team.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
That doesn't stop my ankle.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Connection to the right. They've got it
You did
inside the
something
30.
from me.
They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
And the Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Quickly complete. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ohio State. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. He's looking to pass. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3.
And that's a sneaky big two-point conversion right there by this offense. Like, cutting the lead now. They're only down by 3. I think this is big because you put some game pressure now on the other side of the football. This offense now knows they have to come out here, score some points, or this could get interesting.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Alabama quickly back to the line. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Bernard. Gets away from one, finds room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his...
Going for the goal line. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And they've moved closer and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. Gets it out fast. Touchdown time! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Back to pass, it's Simpson. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Peoples. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Quickly to the tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snagged on the outside, it's Smith. This guy is doing work on the outside, and the sweet toe cap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control. You could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Sayin. Might be looking to run. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown!
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step-off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Sayin using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap in the shotgun. Backs looking for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And he hadn't had a big day on the ground, but that was a carry they needed for this offense. They needed to extend this drive. Nice job on 3rd down, executing, running the football. Now they got to go a little bit faster, get down this field, and get a score on the board.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Got his man quickly. And he's dragged down.
I'll tell you, it's tough to complete two-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Breaks into the open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Gets rid of it. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
There we go. There's step one. There's a lot of things that needs to happen for this offense, but they started with the touchdown. Time's ticking out. We got to go for 2 here. Cut this to 8, where we maybe can get another score and get that 2-point conversion to tie it.
One play at a time. You needed the 2-point conversion to give yourself a chance to win. It's a 1-possession game. Now you got to go out and execute the onside kick, but a phenomenal job with that 2-point play to give themselves a chance.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation.